Are you over 60 and taking turmeric for your joints, your memory, or that nagging inflammation that just won't quit? Here's something that might shock you. The food you're pairing it with could be canceling out every single benefit. I'm talking about making turmeric nearly useless in your body. Now, before you click away thinking this is another one of those scare videos, stick with me. Because in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly which 3 common foods are sabotaging your turmeric, and more importantly, the 3 powerful food combinations that can boost turmeric's effectiveness by up to 2,000%. Yes, you heard that right, 2,000%. I've spent years researching natural medicine for seniors, and what I've discovered about turmeric absorption after 60 will change how you think about this golden spice forever. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's fix this together. Your joints, your heart, and your brain will thank you. Let me start by saying something you probably already know. Turmeric is one of nature's most powerful healers, especially for those of us navigating life after 60. This golden spice has been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine, and modern science is finally catching up to what ancient healers knew all along. So what makes turmeric so special for seniors? Well, it all comes down to a compound called curcumin, which is the active ingredient that gives turmeric its vibrant color and its remarkable healing properties. For joint health after 60, turmeric acts as a natural anti-inflammatory that can help ease the stiffness and discomfort that many of us wake up with every morning. Instead of relying solely on over-the-counter pain relievers, many seniors are turning to this natural remedy to support their mobility and comfort. But here's where it gets really interesting. Turmeric isn't just about joint pain relief. Research shows it supports heart health by helping maintain healthy blood vessels and supporting proper circulation, something that becomes increasingly important as we age. Your cardiovascular system needs all the support it can get, and turmeric offers that support naturally. Then there's the memory boost aspect. Studies suggest that curcumin may help protect brain cells from age-related decline and support cognitive function. For those of us worried about staying sharp and keeping our minds clear, turmeric offers real hope as part of a brain-healthy lifestyle. And let's not forget about inflammation, the silent troublemaker behind so many health challenges we face after 60. Chronic inflammation affects everything from our digestive health to our energy levels. Turmeric works at the cellular level to help calm this inflammation naturally, which is why it's become such a go-to remedy for aging adults. But here's the problem, and this is crucial. Most seniors taking turmeric aren't getting anywhere near the benefits they should be getting, and it's not their fault. Now we're getting to the heart of the issue, and this is where things get really important for anyone over 60. Let me introduce you to a term you need to understand: bioavailability. Don't worry, I'm not going to get too technical on you. Bioavailability simply means how much a nutrient your body can actually absorb and use. Think of it this way. You could be taking the highest quality turmeric supplement or adding heaping spoonfuls to your meals, but if your body can't absorb it, you're basically flushing your money and your health benefits right down the drain. Here's the frustrating truth about turmeric. On its own, curcumin has very poor bioavailability. Studies show that when you take turmeric by itself, your body might only absorb 1 to 2% of the curcumin. That means 98 to 99% of it is just passing through your system without doing anything for your joints, your heart, or your brain. Why is this especially important for seniors? Well, as we age, particularly after 60, our digestive systems naturally become less efficient. Our stomach acid production decreases, our gut lining changes, and our overall ability to break down and absorb nutrients isn't what it used to be. This means that absorption challenges we might have managed in our younger years become much more pronounced. So when you combine turmeric's naturally poor absorption with the natural changes in aging digestive systems, you've got a perfect storm of wasted potential. You're doing everything right. You've heard about the benefits of turmeric in aging. You've made the effort to add it to your routine, but your body just isn't cooperating. But here's the exciting part, and this is why I want you to keep watching. There's a way to fix this. When you pair turmeric with the right foods and compounds, you can increase its absorption dramatically. I'm talking about boosting bioavailability by up to 2,000%. Imagine getting 20 times more benefit from the exact same amount of turmeric just by making smarter food combinations. The science behind this is fascinating. Curcumin is fat-soluble, which means it dissolves in fat rather than water. It also gets metabolized quickly by your liver, which is why so little of it makes it into your bloodstream. But when you combine it with certain bioavailability enhancers for turmeric, you can slow down that metabolism and help your body actually use what you're giving it. This isn't just theory. This is proven science that can transform your results with turmeric. But before we get to the solutions, you need to know what you're doing wrong. And trust me, you're probably making at least one of these 3 mistakes. All right, let's talk about the foods that are actively working against your turmeric. These are the saboteurs hiding in plain sight, and I guarantee that most of you watching this video are unknowingly pairing turmeric with at least one of them. Dangerous pairing 1, processed dairy products. I know, turmeric lattes and golden milk are everywhere these days. They're beautiful, they're Instagram-worthy, and they seem so healthy. But here's what nobody's telling you. If you're making that golden milk with processed, low-fat, or ultra-pasteurized dairy, you might be doing more harm than good. Here's why. Processed dairy products, especially the low-fat varieties, contain additives and have been treated in ways that can actually interfere with curcumin absorption. The ultra-pasteurization process changes the protein structure in milk, and when you combine that with a low-fat content, you're missing the healthy fats that turmeric needs to be absorbed properly. But that's not even the worst part. Many processed dairy products contain casein, a protein that can bind to curcumin in your digestive tract and actually prevent it from being absorbed. It's like putting a lock on the door just when turmeric is trying to enter your bloodstream. And for seniors with any level of lactose sensitivity, which becomes more common after 60, processed dairy can cause inflammation in your digestive system. Remember, we're trying to reduce inflammation, not add to it. When your gut is inflamed from dairy you can't properly digest, it's even harder for nutrients like curcumin to get through your intestinal wall and into your bloodstream. Here's what to do instead. If you love your golden milk, make it with full-fat coconut milk or a small amount of organic, grass-fed whole milk. The natural fats in these options actually help with turmeric absorption rather than hindering it. Or better yet, skip the dairy entirely and use one of the powerful pairings I'll share with you in just a few minutes. Let me know in the comments if you've been making golden milk with skim milk or processed dairy. You're definitely not alone, and now you know how to fix it. Dangerous pairing 2, sugary cereals and refined carbohydrates. This one surprises a lot of people. Maybe you've been sprinkling turmeric into your morning oatmeal or adding it to a breakfast bowl with cereal, thinking you're starting your day on a healthy note. But if that cereal is loaded with sugar or those are instant oats with added sweeteners, you're creating a problem. Here's the science. When you consume high amounts of sugar or refined carbohydrates, your blood sugar spikes rapidly. This triggers an inflammatory response in your body. Your immune system actually perceives this spike as a threat. So while turmeric is trying to reduce inflammation, the sugar rush is creating more inflammation. You're essentially stepping on the gas and the brake at the same time. But it gets worse for seniors. After 60, our blood sugar regulation naturally becomes less efficient. We're more prone to insulin resistance, which means these sugar spikes are even more pronounced and last longer. During this inflammatory state, your body is focused on managing the sugar crisis, and nutrient absorption, including curcumin absorption, takes a back seat. Plus, refined carbohydrates and sugary foods can disrupt your gut microbiome, the collection of beneficial bacteria in your digestive system that help you absorb nutrients. When your gut bacteria are out of balance, your ability to absorb turmeric and other important nutrients is compromised. The fix? If you're adding turmeric to breakfast, pair it with protein and healthy fats instead of sugary cereals. Think eggs with turmeric-spiced vegetables, or a smoothie with avocado and a pinch of turmeric. Save your turmeric for meals that stabilize your blood sugar rather than spiking it. Dangerous pairing 3. Vinegar-heavy foods and acidic condiments. This one catches people off guard because we often think of apple cider vinegar and other acidic foods as healthy. And they can be. But when it comes to turmeric absorption, timing and combination matter. Strong acids like vinegar, especially when consumed in large amounts with turmeric, can interfere with curcumin stability in your digestive tract. While a small amount of acid might not cause problems, many popular health trends involve drinking turmeric with large amounts of apple cider vinegar or lemon juice. The problem is that the acidic environment can cause curcumin to degrade before your body has a chance to absorb it. For seniors with sensitive digestive systems, and let's be honest, that's many of us after 60, excessive acid can also irritate the stomach lining. This irritation can actually reduce your body's ability to absorb nutrients overall, not just turmeric. If your digestive health is compromised by acid irritation, you're fighting an uphill battle with absorption. There's also an issue with the timing of enzyme activity. Your body needs certain enzymes to process and absorb curcumin, and highly acidic environments can interfere with those enzymes' ability to do their job effectively. Now, I'm not saying you should never consume turmeric with anything acidic. A squeeze of lemon on turmeric-spiced vegetables is fine. What I'm warning against is the trend of mixing large amounts of turmeric with excessive vinegar or citrus, especially on an empty stomach, thinking it's a health elixir. The better approach? If you love apple cider vinegar for its health benefits, take it separately from your turmeric, maybe 30 minutes before or after. This way, both can do their jobs without interfering with each other. Drop a comment below if you've been mixing turmeric with lots of vinegar. I want to hear your experiences and whether you noticed any digestive discomfort. Now we're getting to the good stuff, the combinations that will actually make your turmeric work for you. These are the bioavailability enhancers for turmeric that can transform your results. I want you to pay close attention here, because these 3 pairings are game changers for seniors. Power Pairing 1, Black Pepper, the 2000% solution. Let's start with the superstar of turmeric absorption, black pepper, or more specifically, a compound in black pepper called piperine. Here's what makes this combination so powerful. Piperine can increase the bioavailability of curcumin by up to 2000%. That's not a typo. Studies have shown that adding just a small amount of black pepper to turmeric can make curcumin 20 times more absorbable. It's like giving your body a permission slip to actually use what you're giving it. How does it work? Piperine slows down the metabolic process in your liver and intestines that normally breaks down curcumin too quickly. By slowing this process, more curcumin stays in your bloodstream longer, giving your body more time to use it for joint health, heart health, and brain function. For seniors, this is especially important because we need every advantage we can get when it comes to absorption. Our metabolism is different than it was in our younger years, and piperine works with those changes rather than against them. Here's how to use this power pairing. You only need a tiny pinch of black pepper with your turmeric. We're talking about 1/20th of a teaspoon of black pepper for every teaspoon of turmeric. That's it. You don't need to eat so much pepper that your mouth is on fire. Just a small amount makes all the difference. Practical ways to combine them. One important note for seniors. If you're on any medications, especially blood thinners, talk to your doctor before significantly increasing your black pepper intake, as piperine can affect how certain medications are metabolized. Power Pairing 2. Healthy fats, nature's delivery system. Remember when I mentioned that curcumin is fat-soluble? This is where that becomes incredibly important. Without fat, curcumin can't be absorbed through your intestinal wall and into your bloodstream. It's that simple. Think of healthy fats as the delivery truck that carries curcumin where it needs to go. Without the truck, the package just sits there, never reaching its destination. The best healthy fats to pair with turmeric for seniors include coconut oil. This is my top recommendation because it contains medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs. They're easily absorbed even in aging digestive systems. MCTs don't require as much bile for digestion, which is helpful since our bile production can decrease with age. Mix half a teaspoon of turmeric with a teaspoon of coconut oil. Avocado, rich in monounsaturated fats that support heart health while helping turmeric absorption. Mash avocado with turmeric and black pepper for a spread, or add cubed avocado to turmeric spice dishes. Olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is another excellent choice, especially if you're making salad dressings or cooking vegetables. The combination of olive oil's anti-inflammatory properties with turmeric creates a double benefit. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds provide both healthy fats and additional nutrients. Sprinkle turmeric on nuts, or add both to yogurt or smoothies. Here's a simple daily routine I recommend. Every morning, mix 1 teaspoon of turmeric with 1 teaspoon of coconut oil and a pinch of black pepper. Warm it slightly so it blends easily. Then add it to your breakfast, whether that's eggs, a smoothie, or oatmeal, the healthy, unsweetened kind. This simple habit ensures you're getting maximum absorption every single day. For seniors dealing with digestive challenges, starting with smaller amounts of fat and gradually increasing helps your system adjust. You don't need excessive amounts, just enough to activate the absorption. Power Pairing 3. Raw honey, the sweet solution. Now here's a pairing that not only boosts turmeric's bioavailability, but also makes it taste better. Raw honey. Notice I said raw honey, not the processed, heat-treated honey you find in those plastic bear bottles in most grocery stores. Raw honey is special for several reasons. First, it contains natural enzymes that support digestive health, which indirectly helps with nutrient absorption overall. For seniors experiencing age-related changes in digestion, these enzymes can be particularly beneficial. Second, raw honey has prebiotic properties, meaning it feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. Remember how I mentioned that your gut microbiome affects absorption? Well, raw honey helps keep those beneficial bacteria happy and thriving, which improve your body's overall ability to absorb turmeric and other nutrients. Third, raw honey has its own anti-inflammatory properties. When you combine it with turmeric, you're getting a double dose of natural anti-inflammatory support. Perfect for seniors dealing with joint pain or chronic inflammation. But here's the key. It has to be raw, unfiltered honey. The processing and heat treatment that commercial honey goes through destroys many of these beneficial enzymes and compounds. Look for honey that's labeled raw and ideally local to your area. How to use this power pairing. Mix 1 teaspoon of turmeric with 1 teaspoon of raw honey and a pinch of black pepper. Take it straight or stir it into warm, not hot, water or herbal tea. Hot water can destroy honey's beneficial enzymes, so let your tea cool to warm temperature first. Spread the mixture on whole grain toast with a bit of butter or coconut oil for a morning boost. Stir it into plain, full-fat yogurt with some nuts for a powerful breakfast or snack. Add it to smoothies for natural sweetness and enhanced absorption. 1 tablespoon of this mixture daily can make a significant difference in how your body uses turmeric. Many of my viewers have reported noticeable improvements in their joint comfort and energy levels within just a few weeks of using this combination consistently. A quick note about blood sugar. While honey does contain sugar, raw honey has a lower glycemic impact than refined sugar, and when combined with fats and proteins, it won't cause the same inflammatory spike that processed sugars do. However, if you're diabetic or closely monitoring blood sugar, use honey mindfully and consider consulting with your healthcare provider about the appropriate amount for you. All right, you now know what not to do and what to do, but let's make this practical. I want to give you simple, actionable ways to incorporate turmeric into your daily routine without it feeling like a chore. Because let's be honest, if it's complicated, you won't stick with it, and consistency is key for seeing real benefits from natural anti-inflammatory remedies. The morning routine. Start your day with what I call the golden trinity: turmeric, black pepper, and healthy fat. Here's the simplest version. Option 1, the quick mix. Mix 1 teaspoon turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon coconut oil in a small cup. Stir it into your morning coffee or tea, or simply take it straight and wash it down with water. The whole process takes 30 seconds. Option 2, the golden smoothie. Blend together 1 cup coconut milk or regular milk, 1 frozen banana, 1 teaspoon turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, a handful of spinach, 1 tablespoon nut butter, and a teaspoon of raw honey. This gives you breakfast and your turmeric dose in one delicious drink. Option 3, the breakfast boost. Scramble your eggs with a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. Serve with avocado slices. You're getting protein, healthy fats, and your turmeric all together in a meal that supports stable blood sugar. The midday approach. Turmeric tea: boil water and let it cool for a minute. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, a teaspoon of raw honey, and a small splash of coconut milk. This is soothing, warming, and provides sustained anti-inflammatory support throughout your afternoon. Many seniors find this helps with that mid-afternoon energy dip without resorting to caffeine or sugar. Salad dressing. Mix 3 tablespoons olive oil, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, half a teaspoon of raw honey, and a minced garlic clove. Shake it all together in a jar. This dressing lasts all week in the refrigerator and turns any salad into a turmeric-rich meal. The evening options. Turmeric rice or quinoa. When cooking grains, add half a teaspoon of turmeric to the water. The grains will absorb it and turn a beautiful golden color. Serve with olive oil drizzled on top and a sprinkle of black pepper. This is especially good for seniors who want to add turmeric but don't like strong flavors. Cooking it into grains makes it very subtle. Golden soup. Any soup can become a turmeric-rich meal. Add a teaspoon of turmeric while the soup is cooking, along with black pepper. Soups naturally contain some fat from any meat or olive oil you've added, which helps absorption. This is perfect for seniors with sensitive teeth or those who prefer softer foods. The bedtime tonic. An hour before bed, warm a cup of coconut milk, don't boil it. Stir in half a teaspoon of turmeric, a tiny pinch of black pepper, and a teaspoon of raw honey. This calming drink can support restful sleep while providing anti-inflammatory benefits overnight. Many viewers tell me this has become their favorite bedtime ritual. Time-saving tips for seniors. Premix your spices in a small jar. Combine a quarter cup turmeric powder with 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Mix it thoroughly. Now you have a ready-to-use blend that ensures you always get the right proportions. Just use 1 teaspoon of this mixture wherever you'd normally use turmeric alone. Make golden paste. This is a game changer for seniors who want to take turmeric daily without any fuss. Mix half a cup turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon black pepper, and a quarter cup coconut oil in a small saucepan. Add 1 cup of water and stir over low heat for about 7 to 8 minutes until it forms a thick paste. Let it cool, then store it in a glass jar in the refrigerator. It lasts about 2 weeks. Just take 1 teaspoon daily, either straight or stirred into warm water, and you're done. This paste already contains the fat and pepper you need for absorption. Set up stations. Keep a small container of your turmeric pepper mix, coconut oil, and raw honey together in one spot in your kitchen. When everything's in one place, you're more likely to use it consistently. Out of sight, out of mind. So keep it visible. Batch prep. If you love the golden milk or turmeric tea, make a larger batch and store it in the refrigerator. Gently reheat single servings as needed throughout the week. This is especially helpful for seniors with limited energy or mobility. 1 cooking session gives you the whole week. Common mistakes to avoid. Even with the right pairings, some seniors make simple mistakes that reduce results. Mistake 1. Using hot heat. High temperatures can degrade curcumin. When cooking with turmeric, add it toward the end of cooking or use low to medium heat. Never boil turmeric aggressively. Mistake 2. Taking it on an empty stomach. Always pair turmeric with at least a small amount of fat and ideally some food. This prevents stomach irritation and enhances absorption. Mistake 3. Inconsistency. Turmeric isn't a one-time fix. You need to take it regularly, ideally daily, to build up levels in your system and see sustained benefits for joint health, heart health, and brain function. Mistake 4. Expecting overnight results. Natural medicine works with your body, not against it, which means it takes time. Give it at least 3 to 4 weeks of consistent use before evaluating results. Many seniors see the best improvements after 2 to 3 months. All right, we've covered a lot of ground today, so let me recap the most important points for you. Grab a pen if you haven't already, because these are the takeaways that will transform your experience with turmeric. What to avoid. 1. Processed dairy products, especially low-fat varieties. They interfere with absorption and can cause inflammation. 2. Sugary cereals and refined carbohydrates. They create inflammation while turmeric is trying to reduce it. 3. Excessive vinegar and acidic foods taken at the same time. They could degrade curcumin before your body absorbs it. What to embrace? 1. Black pepper, the 2000% solution that makes turmeric up to 20 times more bioavailable. 2. Healthy fats like coconut oil, avocado, olive oil, and nuts, essential for absorption since curcumin is fat-soluble. 3. Raw honey, supports digestion, feeds beneficial gut bacteria, and adds its own anti-inflammatory benefits. The simple daily formula. Every day, combine 1 teaspoon turmeric with a pinch of black pepper and 1 teaspoon of healthy fat. Add raw honey if you like. Take it in the morning for best results and be consistent. If you do this, you'll be supporting your joint health after 60, giving your heart the natural support it needs, protecting your brain function and memory, and addressing the chronic inflammation that underlies so many of the challenges we face as we age. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your favorite way to take turmeric? Have you been making any of the mistakes we talked about today? And most importantly, are you going to try the black pepper and healthy fat combination starting tomorrow? Drop your answers in the comments below because I read every single one, and I love hearing about your experiences with natural anti-inflammatory remedies. If you found this video helpful, if you learned something new about turmeric absorption or bioavailability that you didn't know before, please hit that like button. It helps other seniors who are searching for this exact information find this video and get the help they need. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I post new videos every week about natural medicine for seniors, covering everything from heart health to memory support to joint pain relief. This channel is all about helping you thrive after 60 using safe, natural, evidence-based approaches. Finally, share this video with someone who needs it. We all know seniors who are taking turmeric but not getting results. Send them this link. Help them understand why their turmeric isn't working and how to fix it. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to our health, and sharing is caring. You know, one of the things I love most about natural medicine is that it empowers us to take control of our own health. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated protocols. What you need is the right knowledge, and now you have it. Turmeric has been used for thousands of years to support aging bodies, and now you know how to use it properly, how to make it work with your body instead of just passing through. You're not just taking turmeric anymore. You're taking turmeric intelligently, and that makes all the difference. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean accepting pain, inflammation, and declining health as inevitable. With the right tools and knowledge, you can support your body naturally and maintain the quality of life you deserve. Take care of yourself. Make those smart food pairings we talked about. And I'll see you in the next video where we're going to talk about another powerful natural remedy that every senior should know about. Until then, stay healthy, stay curious, and keep thriving.